Samagi movement or Force for Unity convened a media briefing in Colombo today to raise awareness regarding the Samagi Human Rights Festival, which is to be held over the next 2 days in Pitakotte.
Also visiting Channel 4 journalists Callum McRae and Jonathan Miller were also present at the event.
You say that President Rajapaksa is riding roughshod over these Commonwealth values, and the first one of those in the Charter, you say, is democracy. But the fact that you are sitting here in Sri Lanka today raising this is surely an example, the President would argue, that democracy is happening in Sri Lanka. You're free to say this.
Yes, you're absolutely right. We are free to say what we like here. But if you look at the news stations tonight, many of what we say here will not be blessed. And any criticism, especially if it involves the Rajapaksa family, is all expunged or deleted from all broadcasts. I mean, that is how they operate this so-called democracy. You should just check tonight. I mean, just look at some of our, and maybe with a translator, and see how much of what we said will be broadcast. It will be virtually nothing. Virtually nothing. But we will let you have a copy of tomorrow's and day after tomorrow's program. Actually, it is in Sinhala, it's called The Voice of Dissent. And we will be having various presentations, and we hope you have some time to come there.
While Mangala Samaravira thus extols the virtues of democracy, this is what he, as a member of the government, had to say about opposition leader Ranil Wickremesinghe.
Ranil Wickremesinghe mahatmaya මොකද්ද කරේ?
What did Ranil Wickremesinghe do? He remained in the Batalanda camp consuming whiskey and brandy when youngsters were being tortured.
දඩුවම් දෙනකොට whiskey brandy දීවි බලා හිටපු කෙනෙක්.
Ranil Wickremesinghe mahatmaya දැන් මං හිතන්නේ
Ranil Wickremesinghe, who is becoming more and more desperate with each defeat, is making various statements. He may have forgotten the past. He must think that the people of this country have also forgotten it. For example, on this article in the Daily Mirror, Ranil Wickremesinghe says, a clean bill in politics since 1977. Ranil seeks a mandate. He is the only person who says that he has a clean political bill. That is because there isn't anyone to say this to him, not even in his own party.
මොකද අද එහෙම කියන්න තමන්ගේ පක්ෂයකවත් කෙනෙක් නැහැ.
Ranil
Wickremesinghe sent Malik Samaravikrama to Vanni to tell them to make threats that the war will start again if the People's Alliance forms a government with the JVP. If anyone believes that Ranil Wickremesinghe will bring peace to the country, they need to get their heads checked.
Those were statements made back then by Mangala Samaravira, who speaks of democracy today. It would be pertinent to consider how such a person behaves without power and what would happen if he was vested with power.
මේ ආකාරයට දඩයන් කර ඇත්තේ
The people who went on the hunt were not thugs from the underworld. They were prominent activists of the UNP who are like the spine of my political campaign. 28 of my supporters have been arrested. I can clearly say that not one of them are thugs. They are important people who have helped the party and who love the party. In truth, of the 24 persons, the 20 arrested on Monday did not even have a stick in their hands, let alone a club. They have been arrested for the sin of being prominent members of the United National Party.
We fear no one as a responsible news provider except lies and fallacies. We believe Sri Lanka requires a strong government and a strong opposition. And our media cannot be used by people who spread false propaganda. Those who speak of democracy should remember that they themselves and their leader have lost countless elections. Mangala Samaravira himself has been appointed to a leadership council while many old stalwarts have been left out. Is this the democracy he speaks of? Those who speak of democracy only serve to prop up the opposition leader, who under the guise of cleaning up the party continues to cling on to power, allowing wrongdoing to go on by various entities. While all may not be well in Sri Lanka, we will expose irresponsible opportunists without any hesitation.